Hey guys, Rexlent here. Welcome to another character overview video, this time featuring the precious A-rank ice attacker, Bambinata Vitrum. Since this is an A-rank guide, this video will be even more clear-cut and I promise it will not overstay its duration as usual. Starting right off, Bambinata will be available at the 100% rate up in the A-rank pool. You can also use the blue standard R&D ticket to get her in 10 rolls or less. Not to mention, 30 of her shards will also be available for exchange in the event shop. That is enough to unlock her right away. So her first copy is completely free for those of you who thought of skipping her in the first place. Now let's move on to her skill breakdown. Bambinata fights within her ballet style, so most of her skill names are based on them. Let's have a quick rundown before starting the demonstration. For the basic orb pings, they're all straightforward. 3 pings do damage. Red orb, yellow orb, blue orb. Basic attack, no gimmicks in them. As for her core passive, she has a gauge called Jeté points. The gauge is filled by pinging orbs with 3 pings maxing it out immediately. Once the Jeté gauge is more than 0, you can press and hold basic attack to activate strings on me to constantly drain it. During this period, Bambinata will automatically dodge any incoming attack and be suspended in the air, entering Solitary Dancer form. You can ping orbs again during Solitary Dancer form to trigger Padashah. If Padashah was triggered by a 3 ping, the color of that ping will be forgotten by Bambinata. So this is her gimmick. Once a color is forgotten, that color will be converted to other colors in her bar, and you repeat this step again to completely forget all 3 colors to get her stronger signature move after that. Sounds pretty confusing? Let's go to the live demo. Alright, let's begin our ballet lesson. So at the bottom of the screen, this gauge, that's called the Jeté points gauge. This gauge will be filled by performing pings. 3 pings will instantly max it out. So I'll show you what 2 pings look like. So now we have some gauge. When I press and hold basic attack, it's gonna trigger strings on me. She will have strings on herself, and any incoming attacks during that will be automatically evaded, triggering Solitary Dancer. So she will suspend in the air if she gets attacked on strings on me. So I'm gonna press basic attack right now. It's gonna look really quickly, so pay attention. Okay, you see that? It's only for like a split second. Now let's completely fill the gauge. Now, there's a different condition when you do strings on me on a full gauge. When you press and hold basic attack to trigger strings on me on a full gauge, you can immediately release it to trigger Solitary Dancer without needing an incoming attack, so you can trigger it on your own. This is what happens when I press and hold and release. That was Solitary Dancer when she was suspended in the air. Let me fill the gauge again to full. So when she's in Solitary Dancer, you can ping any orb to trigger the follow-up attack. But what you want to do is to follow up with a 3 ping orb. That's how you play her. So I have 3 red orb pings ready. I'm gonna do Solitary Dancer and immediately press the 3 red orb and you'll see what happened. So you can see that the red heart is no longer there. It means that Bambinata has essentially forgotten the red orb. There will no longer be red orbs gained in the bar now. Any red orb that was in the bar will be converted to every other orb. So it's blue and yellow in this case. So you'll see what I mean. Right now, any orbs generated will never be red orb. No more red orbs. So your goal is to forget all the orbs so that her ultimate will be at the strongest. So let us forget yellow orb next. So first, I'm gonna fill the bar again to full for the easiest Solitary Dancer. And now I'm gonna press and hold basic to hang in the air and press the yellow 3 ping. Okay, so now she has forgotten red and yellow. All the other orbs gained from now on will only be blue. The only blue orbs right now. Now, repeat again for blue orb to forget everything. Full gauge, press and hold basic, and press blue. 3 ping. So now she has forgotten all the orbs. No more orbs now. And the ultimate button is glowing. Let's see what happens. That's what happens when you do your ultimate with all orbs forgotten. Strongest ultimate. This is what ultimate looks like if you didn't forget any orb. Okay. I'll talk a bit more about why her resonance will be red orb later. Her resonance will be either red orb or attack plus 15, up to you. The reason why she likes red orb is because her red orb is really fast, so the DPS of it is really high. If you ever get guild battle with her as the A rank, that's when she really shines, because as you kill enemy, as you deal damage, you keep getting free orbs, and it's gonna be like red orb all over. I'll illustrate the example. So let me start by forgetting blue orbs now. So press and hold again, press blue. Okay. Now I need to forget the yellow orb. Like this. So full gauge already. Press and hold basic and ping 3 yellow. So see, now all will only be red orbs. Every orb gain from now on. And if you're in a guild mission setting, or if you're just using her for fun, and you're in this state where she forgets all the orbs except for red, you can do this. It's crazy. Really high damage. Really fun. And then you can just finish it off with forgetting all the red orbs again. 3 ping red, suspended. And then ultimate. And that's it. That's how you play Bambinata. Very simple, right? Every time you do ultimate, the jeté gauge will be reset. She will start remembering all the orbs again. And then it's rinse and repeat. You start forgetting the orbs again. Like this. Okay, let's forget blue next. So now it's all yellow. Full gauge again. 3 ping yellow. There we go. Let's see what a live battle looks like in the next section. So in this demonstration, I will attempt to trigger Solitary Dancer without having a full gauge towards an incoming attack. So you should hear a ping sound at the beginning when it's successful, like Wansh's counter. Here we go. I'm gonna do a non 3 ping to get some gauge and then press and hold and release. Oh, just press and hold. There we go, like this. Let's forget yellow next. There we go. Now we got red. Time for red memes. Ultimate's ready. Alright. There we go. She's so precious. Must protect at all costs. So let's look at her rank passives. Pretty easy to follow so far, right? You should be able to understand most of this rank passive since you've already seen the demonstration. Starting from S5 rank, gains a random set of 3 ping when switched in. This also includes the start of the battle. SS rank, ice damage increased by 20%. Casting ultimate will trigger all QTE. So for SS3 rank, gain 1 signal orb when entering the Solitary Dancer form via a successful dodge. So whenever you do a dodge and she hangs in the air, you get 1 signal orb. For every 1 stack of Pack of Memory, ice damage of the ultimate increases by 8%. Pack of Memory refers to the stack when you forget an orb, so 3 orbs to forget. So 3 times 8, 24% stronger ultimate. SSS rank, jeté points consumed every 0.1 seconds during Strings on Me reduces by 50%. So remember how it was like split second? If I only ping 1 orb worth of gauge, and if I want to counter an attack using that, it's like what, a fraction of a second? This will help you with it if you want to try dodging an incoming attack. The speed of the gauge drain reduces by 50%. And for having every stack of Pack of Memory again, extra damage bonus increased by 7%. That's it. That's all of Bambinata's gimmick. As usual, SSS to SSS+, it's all pure damage. Base damage of 3 ping increased by 80%, damage of core increased by 60%, base damage of ultimate increased by 20%. And that's it, we've already concluded Bambinata's skills. For her signature weapon, attack increases by 10%. Parsha deals 15% more ice damage. Parsha is that follow-up ping attack when she hangs in the air. And the good one is every time she's deployed, she will straight away forget a random color. So every time you bring her into battle, you only need to forget 2 more colors and then she can use her ultimate attack. It's a quality of life improvement. It's not really mandatory for her. You can actually stick to her 5-star if you just want to be economical. Ice damage increased by 10%. So these are the differences. For the resonance for signature, it's very straightforward. Same thing, gain 2 extra random orb, deadline timing. Glorious Afterglow. Obviously, she pings so many orbs, 30% more damage. And Matrix Lightning. That's it for her weapon. For her memory, as I was showing earlier, 4 Hana, 2 Frets. For the resonance, you can go 6 red orb, or you can also go 6 attack plus 15. Up to you, how you want to build her. And for the bottom slot, it's gonna be 6 signature. So either 6 red orb or 6 plus attack or 6 signature. That's it. Now you're a master of Bambinata, the new master. So we've come to the end of the Bambinata character overview guide. If this has helped you in understanding her playstyle, consider leaving a like, comment and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.